So Embark has just released an article detailing everything you need to know about Arc Raiders going into the server slam as well as into the launch of the game. The article goes over how you will spend your time within the game, but to be honest, a lot of us already kind of know the majority of this, and that is why we are supporting it so violently. So as for things that are kind of more or less public knowledge at this point, I'm going to kind of skim through them, put them on screen so you can read it, of course, if you're not familiar with it, but I'm going to mainly go over the stuff that is new. This article is effectively an introduction to new players to the game, but there is some new stuff that has intrigued me, so I want to talk to you guys about that today. So feel free to pause the video at any time and just go ahead and read the exact statements the devs made themselves, but for the most part I'm going to summarize it for you guys here and I'm going to give you the juice. So they open up with a statement here about what Arc Raiders is, the gameplay loop, as well as some things you can expect to be doing on the surface within the game. For those of you who are not aware, Arc Raiders has created its own genre called Extraction Adventure. It is neither just an extraction shooter or an adventure game. It combines elements of both to create the extremely unique world we've come to know and love within Arc Raiders. The first section of the article, Topside, just after referencing Tix and the Snitch, they mentioned the name Leaper, with a description very similar to what we know as a bison. So either this is a new name for the bison, or a new enemy with similar traits and characteristics to the bison, likely in ways that hornets and wasps are similar to each other. They make mention to a new enemy type called the Bombardier. This enemy effectively has henchmen that will hunt you down and give the Bombardier the ability to attack you from above via mortar strikes. In the next section, they talk about the even larger machines in play, such as the Queen and its role defending the Harvester. They then proceed stating that taking on a Queen will likely lead to a quick defeat, and that there are rumors of other larger variants as well. We are yet to truly see the name of the giant arc as shown in previous trailers, but I'm willing to bet that that is what they're talking about, or at least one of the arc they're talking about. They talk about the different types of ways that you can encounter raiders within the world, as well as giving you an example of ways that you could use proxy chat. But an important thing to take away from this section is that matchmaking will prioritize squad versus squads and solos versus solos. Basically meaning that if you queue as a solo, you will see other solos, and if you queue as a squad, you will see other squads, and only sometimes will those two things ever really get mixed up. They give us some information about each map's POIs, as well as a new map, the Blue Gate, with a statement that goes as follows. The Raiders have also found their way to the Blue Gate, a location higher up in the mountains featuring open areas, small towns, tunnels, and underground complexes, to name a few. There are even rumors of a place called Stella Montis, but what that is and how to get there is still unknown. For those of you guys who have watched my last video, you'd be familiar with the Expedition Project and what that actually entails, and I find it interesting that they use these choice of words. The Raiders have found their way to the Blue Gate. It's an interesting choice of words saying found their way to the Blue Gate, especially when you consider the features underground complexes and tunnels. It almost makes me wonder if the Blue Gate and Stella Montis are going to be some sort of content only available through the progression of the Expedition projects, but we'll just have to see. All right, and I really like this element of the game, so I'm going to read this one straight to you guys. So all locations feature different weather and times of day, and on top of that, at times, a location might have special conditions applied. These are events that take place on the map that change how the map is played and what rewards it offers. Some of these are called night raids that take place at night, where loot is better and the threat of arc is higher. Other conditions are harvest season that offer a higher yield of nature-based loot, or electromagnetic storm, hidden bunkers, etc., to name a few. The Rust Belt is a place of constant change and offers all kinds of challenges. They then go on to mention that Speranza is home. Due to the arc threat on the surface, humans have created a new living in the relative safety below the surface. It's here raiders come home after visits topside. Here you can perform various different actions and build your own personal home below. Performing various actions topside grants your raider experience points, and when you reach certain thresholds, your raider level increases. For each level, the raider is also awarded skill points that you can spend to learn new skills and abilities. There are a plethora of choices here, so you will be able to configure your raider to your personal preference. A more mobile raider, more stealthy, carry more, the choice is yours. In this next part, we learn that feats are a small objective like destroy 5 wasps that upon completion grant you cred, and cred can be used to unlock rewards within the raider decks. The Raider decks are essentially different pages with rewards. As you unlock rewards, new pages become available. They go on to say that there will be both free and paid versions of these Raider decks over time, and while most of them will be permanent, some will be limited as well. To me personally, guys, this kind of sounds like a bit like a battle pass. It kind of reminds me of the Helldiver system. Like, once you spend enough on one page, you move to the next page, stuff like that. You don't have to buy absolutely every item, but enough spent will get you into the next tier. They talk about the codex system here, which is essentially a log system to keep track of lore items and knowledge about Ark, as well as the people you encounter, like the traders and stuff like that. They then go on to talk about the workshop, and the workshop is basically where you craft and repair gear, upgrade, and stuff like that. The workshop contains various benches, and each of those benches you'll be able to upgrade. The traders of Speranza are central figures in the community, and as you will find out, they often have different agendas. They will send you on quests that will tell you stories of the Rust Belt and reward you for your help. The traders will also trade you items and buy items you do not need. Alright, and then they bring up trials here, and trials are effectively weekly challenges with varying difficulty that upon completion will rank you on a leaderboard. So if you do well, you'll get placed on a leaderboard. They also mentioned they will do larger projects in Speranza, and Virgil outlined the details of the expedition project. So in some way, shape, or form, expedition projects and trials are going to kind of be related from what I'm understanding here. Okay, and then they give us some information about preparations here, basically how you can customize your raider. And on screen, I'm going to go ahead and show the customization trailer, and we'll carry on. Feel free to pause if you guys would like to read it. They then go over gadgets, shield augments, free loadouts, and Scrappy. All of these things are systems that a lot of us are very familiar with, so again, just go ahead and read this. This will all be part of my upcoming guide, so fear not, I will be talking about this stuff in the guide. So let's not waste any time here and just carry on to the next part. So are you ready to become a raider? The Rust Belt awaits, full of challenges, treasures, and untold stories. Whether you choose to brave it solo or forge alliances, Ark Raiders offers a dynamic and evolving experience we hope you will all enjoy. We then get some closing statements in regards to the pre-order rewards. To celebrate the Server Slam, we have added an additional pre-order reward, the Bruiser Bundle, for all players who purchase any edition of Ark Raiders ahead of launch. All pre-orders will receive the Bruiser Bundle, including the Bruised Face style, Punched Hands emotes, and Boxing Gloves backpack. Attachment, the Lucky Duck Bundle, including the Hatchling backpack and Golden Rubber Duck backpack charm. You can pre-order Ark Raiders on your favorite platform here. I'll have that link in the description as well, guys. My goal in this video is to try to deliver the new stuff to you guys short and sweet, but also cater to those who don't know this stuff. It's not like default information to them as well. Try to hit it best of both worlds deal, so thank you for watching it. If you guys liked the video, drop a like, and get subscribed if you'd like to help me hit my 10K subscribers by October 30th goal. We are coming in hot in a blaze of glory, so thank you guys so much for that. It really does mean a lot to me. It is insane how fast we are growing. Thank you guys so much for watching the video today, and I truly hope it helped you guys stay informed with what's going on in the game. If you guys have any questions or anything, just feel free to ask me down in the comments below. You guys take it easy and enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll catch you in the next video.